Hello and welcome back to the Heritage and Home Crochet Podcast. I am your host Deja and I'm so excited to be here with you today. In today's video, you guys, I have a Joann's haul to share with you guys. As you know, I had to go back home to North Carolina to help my sister with her little ones when she just birthed out a brand new baby. And actually the Joann's in that area was doing a clearance out sale because they are moving to a new bigger location in Winston. So I got a few things and I'm so excited to share them with you. One of them is very surprising, I know for me, but it was a deal I could not refuse. So without further ado, let's get into the video. As I mentioned, guys, I was able to go to the Joann's and I got a giant bag of stuff. They were having, as I mentioned, a clearance sale where things were 40 to 60% off on top of discounts that were already on yarns, which is awesome. So I got a few things and I can't wait to share it with you. So the first thing I got here was this ball of yarn. It is called Feels Like Alpaca from Lion brand. I had never seen this yarn before, so I knew I had to try it, and it is in my very favorite weight of yarn, which is weight 3. A little rough, but it was the only one that I saw, so I had to grab it. This yarn is a lightweight 3 yarn. It recommends an H hook. It is 87% acrylic, 7% nylon, or 7% polyester and 6% nylon, 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, and it's a 273 yard ball of yarn. I really like this yarn. It does feel like alpaca and it does have these little hairs in it. I don't know if you can really see, they're like little black hairs in it that kind of have that vibe of alpaca, and it does have a cute little halo, but you can tell that it's a manufactured halo. It's not a naturally occurring halo, but I really like this, and I know only have one skein and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I don't know. I've been trying to figure out what are some good one skein projects that I can make, so I'll keep you guys posted on that. I didn't mention it, this is in the color silver. This was originally priced at $6.49 per ball, and they discounted it to $3.47, but there was an additional 40% off of this. I do have my receipt. Let's see. Does it matter to you guys the cost? I don't think it matters, right? Feels Like Alpaca, I paid $2.08 for that one. So there's the first ball of yarn. The second yarn I got was this Heartland yarn. Y'all know I've used this yarn before to make my traveler sweater, that one right there, which is by Brianna K. I will actually link it in the video in the description bar so you guys can check it out because it's awesome. I love the pattern, and I love the sweater. So I used this yarn for that. The original pattern called for like wool, I think from We Crochet or We Are Knitters, one of those two, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to use something different, so I got this acrylic yarn from Lion brand's Heartland line. This one is in the color Sequoia. I really love this yarn. I like that it has a slightly sort of heathered look to it. All of the yarns in this line have that. I have a few of those yarns as well, in other colors. So this is a yellow yarn. I also have a red and a blue and a cream color. So I already have this yarn left over from my other project, and I have quite a bit of, actually like 4 balls of this yarn left. So I bought 4 balls of this yarn. If I can get them all out to show you. There's 3 and there's 4. So I got 4 balls of this yarn because I thought I might make some sweaters. 2 sweaters, if I could. So one for me and one for my husband. So he would get the darker one or the lighter one. Probably the lighter one, and I would get the darker one because I already have a lighter one like this. I digress. So this is why I got this yarn. I got 4 balls slash skeins. They are 5 ounces, 142 grams, 251 yards. They are a medium 4-weight yarn, and like I said, they are 100% acrylic, and of course it's in the color Sequoia. Recommends a J hook. So there we are, beautiful Heartland yarn. I really like this yarn a lot. It's a nice go-to. It does get a little bit fuzzy, but you can depil that and it's completely fine. This one costs $5.99. With a 40% discount, I got, well, it doesn't tell me the price that I got each one for, but I got them for $14.38 for all 4 of these balls of yarn. Okay, now the last and most exciting thing that I got, you guys are going to trip, is this. It's a knitting kit. What? This kit, I don't know the original price of this kit because it was so discounted by the time I got to it. But at one point it was even $19.97. But then it got discounted even further to $17.97, and then the final price that I paid for it was $10.78, which is an amazing deal because there's like 6 balls of yarn in here plus knitting needles and a pattern, which is an amazing deal. So here is the back of the kit, and I can read this information for you. It says, mindful making kit. Discover a hobby that feeds your soul. Simply sit and knit easy repetitive stitches into a softly textured blanket. Oh, okay, and it's in various languages. And it says it has easy to follow steps, enjoy 16 hours of mindfulness, perfect for beginners, and it tells you the sizing. Okay, and then here it tells you everything that's in the kit. I hope that's not upside down. Okay, it tells you everything in the kit. So it comes with the 6 balls of yarn, the instructions, and the knitting needles. And I am just super excited to try this out, to finally get into the knitting groove. Because there's so many projects that I want to crochet and make, but I can't because they're in knitting. And you know, I don't know. I feel like I'm ready to expand. So yeah, here goes nothing. I can't wait to keep you guys posted on this and to actually make a video of me trying to follow the instructions to show you guys if it's easy to follow, if I can get it. You guys are gonna think I'm like incompetent because knitting is so like if crocheting is right brain, knitting is left brain. At least that's how it feels for me. I feel so backwards and so foreign. But at one point I think I learned how to cast on, so it may not be as hard as I think. So I will keep you guys posted. But that is all for my Joann's haul. I really enjoyed going to that Joann's because I don't have a Joann's where I live. Actually, the nearest one is like probably an hour and some change away. But while I was in town in Winston, I had to go. So I'm glad that I got to and that they were having a sale. So that is wonderful. I failed to mention what I'm wearing. You guys have seen this before. This is my Indian Rocks bandana shawl. Bandana scarf, bandana shawl, whichever you like to call it, and I love it. I finally added my fringe to it, and then you would have seen it in my last video of part of my things that I crocheted in the month of September. So that is all, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining in, and I can't wait to keep you guys posted on all the wonderful shenanigans that I create. Have a great day.